Hey guys, how's it going? I know you were probably expecting my return video to be a huge in-depth review of GTA 4. Well, maybe next time. But for now, okay, I don't normally do requests, but I have received an absolutely overwhelming number of requests to review one particular set in my collection. So just because I love you guys so much, and you're so awesome, and you asked me so many times, I'm going to oblige. That's right. It gives me great pleasure to present to you The X-Files Complete Series Collector's Edition. Today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Now, The X-Files, of course, is a landmark television series that really needs no introduction, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. Suffice it to say, a couple of FBI agents investigating paranormal phenomenon. Great show. Check it out if you haven't already. But what you really want to know is this DVD set worth it? Well, let's start off by taking a look at what exactly is in that big honkin' box. So we'll go handheld here, just so you can get right into the action. So to start off with, of course, we have some pretty cool packaging. We've got Mulder and Scully there in the pupil of the gigantic eyeball. And then on the side, we've got some shadowy alien figures. Pretty cool. And on the other side, we have the top of a submarine, which if you've seen the series, you know what that's all about. But if you haven't, I won't spoil it for you. And then on the back, we've got another picture of UFO over the top of somebody. I think it's Mulder, I'm not sure. Anyway, really slick, cool packaging. Anything on the bottom? On the bottom we have a copyright notice. Copyright 2007, 20th Century Fox. Whoop-de-doo. And then on the top, just plain X-Files logo. But very nice looking box, and it looks very impressive on your shelf. But what's in it, you're probably wondering. Well, here's how it opens. Front flap folds up. Got another picture of Mulder and Scully there. And then the whole thing sort of folds over. Some people have had complaints about the glue coming off the backing here. I haven't had that problem, so that's okay. Then inside, we have all 9 seasons and the movie. Now, anybody who knows the X-Files knows that continuity-wise, the movie actually occurs right between seasons 5 and 6. So that's where I put it in my set. Now, what actually is in these sets, each one has a cover related to the particular season, and a quote on the back related to the particular season. And then inside, we've got a list of all the episodes. It's quite nice. And then each individual disc. And each disc has its own individual artwork. And it's very nice. The only complaint I have is, this is often the case with these complete series sets, is they're in these cardboard sleeves. Now they're not very tight in there, so you know, if you're careful, you're really not going to scratch the discs. And it's soft cardboard as well, so just keep it clean, make sure there's no dust on your discs and stuff, and it's really good. So basically, in this case, season 1, we have 6 discs making up the episodes, and then the 7th disc is all bonus features. We'll just pick that back up. So there you go. And then it's much the same thing for each of the 9 seasons. Just putting it back in there. Nice snug fit. It's easy to take things out too, which is really good. Season 3 and Season 2, Season 4, Season 5, Fight the Future, the movie. The only thing it doesn't have, of course, is the new movie, which was still in production at the time that this set came out. Now, that's not all. You also have this little drawer at the bottom. Now, the drawer is a little difficult to get out, but in the drawer... Now, I just want to say something that I found cool about the drawer. I have a few little interesting X-Files extras that I've accumulated over the years. For example, I have the soundtrack CD, and I have some art cards that were included with the old VHS and Laserdisc releases. They reproduced some of those art cards in the DVD set, but not all of them. Now, I don't have all of them, but I have most of them. So first off, what comes with the DVD set is you get a nice book, which gives you breakdowns of each season and synopses of each individual episode, which is quite good. Also gives you a breakdown of all the extras that are available on each set. Now, these were the art cards that were included with the DVD set, and there's, I don't know, maybe about a dozen of them. So that's pretty cool, very nice. But there was enough room left over that I was able to include my soundtrack with the show, and my collection of the old art cards, which I have, I don't know, most of them anyway. Then an additional bonus that was included, an issue of the X-Files comic book, which is quite nice. A coupon to get $5 off some X-Files graphic novels. A small reproduction of the X-Files movie poster, which you can look up on the internet. I'm not going to bother unfolding it. And then your typical insert advertising additional shows available on DVD. That's Stargate. Where's Millennium? Millennium and The Lone Gunmen are not included, although technically they are part of the same universe, as it were, that the X-Files takes place in. So if you really, really want absolutely everything ever to do with the X-Files, even remotely, make sure you pick up Millennium and The Lone Gunmen as well. So as you can see, it all fits very nicely in the tray with room for everything. And you just slide it back in, close it up, and there you go. Ready to go on your bookshelf. Now I just want to say something. X-Files was a series that I had always intended to buy on DVD. A lot of you may not know this, but X-Files was actually the very first full, complete show that they released season sets of on DVD. It was the one that started the whole TV on DVD thing. It was the first time that complete seasons of a show had ever been available. It was a big sort of test for Fox to see if people would even be interested in buying it. And, well, needless to say, they did. Now, there's been a few DVD releases of the X-Files. First, there was the original season sets. The original season sets had all the episodes and a whole buttload of extras, some of which had been seen before, some of which hadn't. So, really good collections, but they were really expensive. You're looking at about $120 a season. Then, a few years later, when they completed all 9 seasons in the deluxe editions, they released slim pack editions of the seasons, which had just the episodes, very, very minor extras, and but nothing else. It was, for the most part, it was just the episodes. And then a couple years after that, they released what they called the Mythology Collection. The Mythology was basically the continuing conspiracy-oriented and aliens coming to Earth storyline that ran the length of the series. In terms of the actual mythology episodes, roughly a third of them are mythology episodes. And so about 60, or a little over 60, I think. And then the rest are just kind of other things that happened. Not to say that the non-mythology episodes aren't worth checking out, far from it. Some of my all-time favorite X-Files episodes are non-mythology episodes. But for those who were just interested in the continuing storyline, they released the Mythology Collection, which was a collection of 4 sets of, I guess, about 15 episodes each, if I remember correctly, which contained every single one of the mythology episodes from the series. So you could just get the main overarching storyline without having to, sit through all the filler. So it's kind of like a condensed version of the series with just the important stuff. Now, in terms of the extras, that's the big question, and that's what I really wanted to know before I plunked down nearly $300 for this set. Everything is there. absolutely everything that has ever been available on any previous X-Files home video release. And notice I say home video release, not just DVD release. Originally, X-Files came out on VHS and Laserdisc. They released 12 episodes per season for the first 3 seasons, and then they released 6 episodes from the 4th season, and then they stopped. And that was around the time, it was shortly after that they started putting out the DVD sets, so they just stopped. And VHS and Laserdisc were pretty much dead formats by then. So I used to have all the Laserdiscs. Now on the Laserdiscs they had intros to the selected episodes by Chris Carter, and I think they had some commentaries as well. Or maybe they didn't have the commentaries. Well, at the very least they had like minimal extras on them. Those are on the Complete Collector's Edition sets, and I think they were also included in the individual season sets with all the extras. Also, all the extras from all previous DVD releases are included. That includes everything from the original season sets, everything that was included with the movie on DVD, and finally, all the featurettes that were put together specifically for the Mythology Collection are also included. So this truly is as complete a collector's edition as it can possibly be. It has absolutely everything that has ever been put out for the X-Files. Except, you may know, of course, there was the new movie that just came out, and then they put together a set of, I think it was 6 episodes from the series designed as a that they thought would be a good primer for the movie. There was a couple of small featurettes on that collection that obviously aren't included in this one because that collection came out after the complete series set. So, no word on if they're going to release a whole new version of the complete series set with the new movie and other new stuff. Somehow I don't think that's going to be on the table for a while yet. Fans are already complaining about so-called double dipping. But basically, the long and short of it is, if you've been holding out on buying the X-Files, this Complete Collector's Edition is really, really a good investment. I mean, you get so many hours of entertainment out of there. I mean, we're still working our way through the set. We've just started on Season 6, so we've still got 3 more, almost 4 more seasons to go. And we've barely made a dent in the extras. So there's just so much material here. If you're a hardcore X-Files fan or just a casual fan looking to, jump in with both feet and get into the show, you cannot go wrong. And let's put the price in perspective. A lot of people balk at the $300 price tag. Okay, if you were to buy the individual season sets, the original release, even at a discount of, say, they originally went for $120, say you got them for $60, brand new, factory sealed. Multiply that by 9. That's still $540 for all 9 seasons, and you're still not getting all the extras that are included in this set for $300. So, and then, or you could go and get the slim packs, and you probably get all 9 slim packs for about $300, but you don't get any extras. So why bother? Why would you even consider that as an option when you can get the complete series set and have absolutely everything? Yeah. And it doesn't take up that much shelf space either. I mean, it's a big set, without question. It is the biggest boxed set we own, bar none. But it's gorgeous. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful collection. So, yeah. X-Files, Complete Collector's Edition. Is it worth it? Definitely. 100% worth it. Picture and sound quality, excellent. There's a little bit of artifacting here and there, but really nothing you're going to notice. Considering, I don't know if they remastered them for this particular edition. I don't think so. I think they've been using the same masters pretty much all the way through the DVD releases. But they look great. They look and sound great. And you won't be disappointed. So there you go. Hope I gave you guys what you were looking for. I tried to be thorough, as usual. So yeah, X-Files Complete Collector's Edition. Get it. You'll love it. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, so that's it. That's it from me to you for now. Bleh. So thanks for watching, and until next time, sayonara.